just talk for a little bit?
Hello, testing. Stuffing in my fat stomach. Oh, there goes the button. Blew out. It's 23 degrees outside, so it's going to be a fun one too.
Maybe tune-ups or various?
Varies. We're going to start off with the ductless system not working, and then get a couple other no heats on and see how it goes. So we're working on a ductless system here. It's not heating, so we're going to go through and troubleshoot it real quick and see what's going on with it. The system's a couple years old. We had installed it a few years back, and we'll figure out what's going on. So when we first come out to a ductless no heat call, we're going to check the settings on the remote, make sure it's in heating mode, which is on the left hand side here. By flicking through or cycling through the heating modes, we can go ahead and see that. Then we're going to make sure the fan's on auto, which is on the right hand side, up in the top right here. We're going to flick through and just make sure that's set to auto, and then turn the system up. And we're going to wait for a few minutes, let that cycle through, and see what the system does here. Yeah, like literally this is like a slip and slide. So we're just taking a peek at the outdoor units here, seeing which one's connected to that indoor head, and just going to start doing a little troubleshooting, find out what's going on with it. So if the camera's a little shaky today, it's about 20 degrees out here, and we're standing in front of these heat pumps that are blowing cold air on us. All right, go ahead and open this up. We're going to check and see if the compressor is running. So we're going to check pressures first on the refrigerant system and see what things are looking like. Yeah, if you stand back here, is that you won't get as much air blowing on you. What's happening is these systems extract heat from the outside air. So if it's 20 degrees outside, the air coming out the front of this is probably at least 10 to 15 degrees colder than that, and it's blowing, so it gets pretty frigid. Yeah, just be careful, yeah, because it's
What is this thing?
So this is a refrigerant gauge, which tells us the pressures in the system. It also registers temperatures as well. We got 99. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and set this system into AC mode. That's how we're gonna check our refrigerant, just to make sure that's running. So give me a second. I just gotta go up, turn it in AC mode, and I'll be right back down. Yeah. So the system has a leak in the refrigeration system. It'll be covered under the warranty. So we'll go ahead and get it temporarily going for them while we're here today, and then we'll have to come back and do a full leak search on the system to find out where that leak is actually coming from. So, alrighty. So we found that system was low in refrigerant. Again, it's a couple years old, so we just got them going for the time being. We're gonna come back as soon as the weather gets a little bit warmer out to get them figured out as far as where that leak's coming from and get it sealed and taken care of. So. On to our next one in Danbury. So another no heat call. Call into the office, see where we're going.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
So we are all set over here. He was low in refrigerant. We got to come back for a leak search.
Is it possible that there was heat 2 weeks ago or no?
Probably not. I would assume not.
Okay. All right. 1 second. Let me just get out of this screen. Alrighty, so that's warranty, right?
Correct.
So when Freon must return.
And we're going to Danbury next, correct?
Correct.
So I know which way I'm heading here.
Next you are going to, and I am sending the call.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
We are out of invoices. Alrighty, we got 2 invoices left. Oh, we got a couple more in there. We're good. So we're going to check out a heat pump that's not working right. Find out what's going on with it. The client thinks it's a thermostat issue, so we'll see when we get there. So we're working on a heat pump, just checking everything out, checking out the operation, see what's going on. seems to be turning on and off quite often, so we're gonna just go through it and see what we have. The system's a couple years old. It was installed in 2016. Sorry. There's no numbers on here. Yes, there. Right. So this is an electrical meter, so this could check for voltage, amperage, continuity, pretty much everything inside the system we can check for with this. So what we're doing is checking for signal from the thermostat to make sure we're getting the appropriate signals coming back. And we're going to check the amperage reading from our electric heat to make sure that's turning on appropriately. As you can see here, it's drawing about 20 amps, which is about accurate for what these electric heat terminals should be drawing. Yep, so we're going to check for voltage here, see what voltage is coming into the system and going out to our heaters, which we're getting 240 volts, which is the appropriate voltage. So it seems to be that everything's calling the way that it should. Just going to double check the thermostat for the operation, and we should be all set.
65 now.
It'll run more often when you're gone, but the gap of when it catches up will be less. So it's actually bad to have a system that's too large. It'll actually cost you more in operational cost. And it also puts a lot of extra stress and wear and tear on it as well, just like a car would. You know, I'd rather buy a car that has 150,000 highway miles than city miles. Yeah, because you're not stopping and starting, there's less wear and tear. Yeah, yeah.